In the face of devastating wildfires, feeling a sense of loss and despair is natural. The destructive power of these infernos cannot be denied, as they ravage forests, destroy homes, and threaten lives. However, amidst the destruction, there is a fascinating and often overlooked aspect: the impressive benefits wildfires can bring to the environment. Join us on a captivating journey as we look into the surprising positive impacts of wildfires on ecosystems. In this video, we'll explore how these natural phenomena, though destructive in the short term, play a vital role in our planet's long-term health and regeneration. Wildfires are a common sight in different ecosystems, but their occurrence and severity have risen due to the influence of climate change. It is crucial to comprehend the key components that lead to igniting wildfires. 3 essential elements are required for a wildfire to begin: fuel, heat, and oxygen. Fuel encompasses flammable materials like trees, shrubs, grass, and even human-made constructions. Heat can arise from diverse sources, such as lightning strikes, campfires, vehicle emissions, or the improper handling of cigarette disposal. When the fuel is set ablaze by the heat, the presence of oxygen enables the fire to sustain and spread. Wildfires can have severe consequences. Wildfires can result in devastating losses of life and property. The impact of wildfires on human lives and communities cannot be overstated. Tragically, wildfires have claimed the lives of thousands of people worldwide, causing immeasurable grief and heartache. The destruction extends beyond the loss of human life, as homes, businesses, and entire communities can be reduced to ashes. The aftermath of a wildfire leaves families displaced and communities grappling with the immense task of rebuilding. When wildfires burn, they release vast amounts of smoke and pollutants into the air, leading to significant air pollution. This smoke can travel long distances, affecting areas near the fire and regions located hundreds or even thousands of miles away. The smoke contains fine particulate matter, PM2.5, which can pose severe health risks. Inhalation of these tiny particles can irritate the respiratory system, exacerbate respiratory conditions such as asthma and bronchitis, and contribute to cardiovascular problems. The smoke can also contain harmful gases, including carbon monoxide, further compromising air quality and human health. Wildfires profoundly impact ecosystems, particularly forests, grasslands, and other natural habitats. The intense heat and flames can destroy plant life, including trees and vegetation, critical to the functioning of ecosystems. This disruption can have far-reaching consequences for wildlife, disrupting their habitats and food sources. Species that rely on specific vegetation may struggle to survive or face population declines. Moreover, the loss of plant cover can lead to soil erosion, altering the natural balance of ecosystems and hindering their ability to recover. The economic ramifications of wildfires are substantial. The costs associated with firefighting efforts, including personnel, equipment, aircraft, and fire retardants, can accumulate quickly. The expenses continue to rise as wildfires become more frequent and intense. Rebuilding homes, businesses, and infrastructure after a wildfire requires significant financial resources. The economic impact extends beyond the immediate aftermath, as regions affected by wildfires may experience a decline in tourism and economic activity. This loss of revenue can further strain local economies and hinder recovery efforts. On a flip side, wildlife has its own benefits too. Small wildfires are vital in reducing the risk of more destructive fires. This is due to their ability to clear out dead and dry vegetation, a significant fuel source for wildfires. By consuming this fuel source, small fires help to prevent the accumulation of flammable materials and reduce the likelihood of larger fires starting and spreading. This process of controlled burning, known as prescribed fire, is used as a proactive measure to manage vegetation and mitigate the risk of more intense wildfires. Wildfires can stimulate new growth and rejuvenate ecosystems. When fires burn through forests, they release nutrients into the soil, enriching it with essential elements necessary for plant growth. These nutrients act as fertilizers, facilitating plant life regeneration and encouraging new vegetation establishment. Furthermore, fires create openings in the forest canopy, allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor. The increased sunlight availability stimulates the growth of understory plants, promoting a diverse and resilient ecosystem. Wildfires have a unique capacity to recycle nutrients in the soil. As fires burn through organic matter, such as dead plants and animals, they break down these materials and release nutrients into the soil. This nutrient cycling process replenishes the soil's nutrient content, making it available for future plant growth. The recycling of nutrients ensures the sustainable functioning of ecosystems by maintaining the balance of essential elements necessary for the vitality and productivity of plants. Wildfires play a crucial role in maintaining biodiversity within ecosystems. By creating a mosaic of different habitats, fires support diverse species with varying habitat requirements. Some plant and animal species thrive in areas that have recently experienced fires, as the conditions after a fire may be optimal for their growth and survival. Fires can also promote a healthy balance between pioneer species that thrive in disturbed areas and more mature species that dominate older forest stands, contributing to the overall biodiversity of the ecosystem. Wildfires can help to control pests and diseases within forests and other ecosystems. The intense heat of fires can eliminate insects, fungi, and other pests that can harm plant life. Additionally, fires can reduce the density of vegetation, improving air circulation within the ecosystem and reducing the occurrence of diseases that thrive in dense vegetation. By removing or reducing the populations of damaging pests and diseases, fires contribute to ecosystems' overall health and resilience. In some ecosystems, specific plant species have evolved a remarkable dependency on fire for their life cycles. For instance, lodgepole pine and jack pine have cones that remain tightly sealed until exposed to the intense heat of a fire. The heat then triggers the cones to open, releasing the seeds onto the newly cleared and nutrient-rich soil. This allows these fire-adapted plants to germinate and establish themselves in the post-fire landscape, giving them a competitive advantage over other plants that the fire may have suppressed. Wildfires can serve as a natural form of pest control. The high temperatures of fires can eliminate various insects and pests that threaten plant health. Insect infestations like bark beetles can damage and kill trees, leading to forest degradation. By reducing insect populations, wildfires help to regulate these pests and mitigate their detrimental impact on vegetation. Improved air circulation resulting from creating openings in the forest canopy by wildfires can reduce the incidence of diseases. Many airborne plant diseases can spread more easily in dense forest environments with limited airflow. By increasing ventilation, wildfires help disrupt disease transmission, reducing the risk of widespread infections among plants. This contributes to overall forest health and resilience. By valuing the intricate relationships between fire, nature, and human communities, we can work towards sustainable approaches that harness the positive aspects of wildfires while minimizing their negative impacts. Collaboration among scientists, land managers, and communities is key to finding the right balance between fire management, ecosystem health, and human well-being. As we move forward, let us strive to deepen our understanding of wildfires, embrace innovative approaches, and foster resilience in the face of these natural forces. By doing so, we can navigate the challenges and opportunities presented by wildfires and ensure a harmonious coexistence with the remarkable ecosystems that depend on them. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.